Welcome to our countdown of the 10 most epic Jason Voorhees movie scene moments. That's right, folks, we're diving deep into the gruesome and unforgettable world of everyone's favourite hockey mask murderer, Jason Voorhees. From spine-chilling kills to unforgettable confrontations, Jason has left a mark on horror cinema. Get ready for some serious carnage as we relive the most jaw-dropping, blood-curdling and utterly unforgettable Jason Voorhees moments ever put to film. You might think we'd be starting with the original Friday the 13th, but Jason doesn't actually don the mask and become the slasher we know and fear until Friday the 13th Part 2. The first film sets the stage, but it's in the sequel that Jason truly emerges as the iconic horror figure. In the original movie, it's his mother, Pamela Voorhees, who is the killer. Jason's transformation into the relentless slasher begins after he witnesses her death. After witnessing the death of his mother, Pamela Voorhees, at the hands of Alice Hardy, Jason, driven by vengeance, makes his first kill. Hiding out in the woods surrounding Crystal Lake, Jason stalks his victims, toying with them before delivering the final blow. The transformation from a grieving son to a cold-blooded killer is chilling. Jason's first kill is not just an act of revenge, it's the birth of a legend. The woods become his hunting ground, and every shadow hides a potential threat. Jason's first victim is Alice Hardy, the final girl from the first movie. She thought she had escaped the nightmare, but Jason had other plans. He stalks her, watching her every move, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. And what a blow it is. He bursts through a window, grabs Alice from behind, and drives an ice pick right through her temple. The kill is brutal, efficient, and sets the stage for Jason's reign of terror. This moment is a turning point in the series. Jason is no longer just a tragic figure, he is a force of nature, an unstoppable killing machine. His methods are ruthless, and his presence is terrifying. The fear he instills in his victims is palpable. They run, they hide, but Jason is always one step ahead. His relentless pursuit and brutal efficiency make him one of the most feared characters in horror history. And what a blow it is! Friday the 13th, Part 7. The new blood pits Jason against Tina Shepard, a young woman with telekinetic powers. This installment of the franchise takes the horror to a whole new level. Tina's telekinetic abilities make her a formidable opponent, adding a supernatural twist to the classic slasher formula. And while Tina's abilities make her a formidable opponent, even she's no match for Jason's raw brutality. Jason's relentless nature and sheer strength are on full display in this film. In one of the franchise's most iconic kills, Jason surprises a couple getting cozy in a sleeping bag. This scene has become legendary among horror fans for its shocking and brutal execution. He lifts the bag, with the unfortunate campers inside, and slams it against a tree with bone-crunching force. The sheer power and ruthlessness of this act leave a lasting impression. The image of the sleeping bag contorting around the victims' bodies is both disturbing and unforgettable, a testament to the film's ability to shock and horrify. The sound of the impact, the visual of the bag hitting the tree, and the helplessness of the victims all combine to create a scene that is both terrifying and iconic. This moment solidifies Jason's status as a creative and relentless killer. It's the ultimate horror showdown. Freddy Krueger, the Master of Dreams, versus Jason Voorhees, the unstoppable killing machine. These two iconic villains have haunted our nightmares for decades, and now they finally face off in a battle that horror fans have been eagerly anticipating. Freddy, with his razor-sharp glove and ability to invade dreams, brings a psychological terror that is unmatched. On the other hand, Jason, with his hockey mask and relentless pursuit, embodies pure, unadulterated fear. This clash of the titans had been a long time coming, and it didn't disappoint. The film masterfully builds tension, keeping viewers on the edge of their seats as they wonder who will come out on top. The anticipation is palpable, and the payoff is worth every moment. The film pits these two horror icons against each other in a battle for the souls of Springwood's teenagers. The stakes couldn't be higher, as Freddy and Jason each have their own terrifying methods of claiming their victims. The teenagers find themselves caught in a deadly game, trying to survive the onslaught of these two formidable foes. We get to see Jason's brute strength pitted against Freddy's mind-bending powers in a series of epic confrontations. Each battle is more intense than the last, with both villains showcasing their unique abilities. Jason's raw power and Freddy's cunning make for a thrilling and unpredictable fight. From Jason's rampage through a rave to their final showdown in the dream world, this movie is a non-stop thrill ride. The rave scene is particularly memorable. with Jason cutting through partygoers like a hot knife through butter. Meanwhile, Freddy's dream world offers a surreal and nightmarish backdrop for their final confrontation. While the ending is left ambiguous, one thing's for sure: Freddy versus Jason is a love letter to horror fans and a testament to the enduring legacy of these two horror icons. The film pays homage to the rich histories of both characters, blending their mythologies in a way that feels both fresh and familiar. It's a must-watch for any horror aficionado, celebrating the best of what the genre has to offer. Jason's died and come back more times than we can count, but his resurrection in Jason X is truly out of this world. Set in the distant future, Jason is cryogenically frozen and accidentally thawed out on a spaceship. Equipped with a futuristic new look and enhanced strength, Jason terrorizes the spaceship's crew. The scene where Jason breaks free from his restraints and slaughters a group of unsuspecting scientists is pure sci-fi horror gold. It's a testament to the character's enduring appeal that even in the vastness of space, Jason Voorhees remains a terrifying force of nature. Jason's always been one for creative kills, but his use of liquid nitrogen in Jason X takes the cake. After cornering a young woman, Jason shows a surprising moment of dark humor by dipping her head into a bucket of liquid nitrogen. He then slams her frozen head against a counter, shattering it into a million pieces. It's a shocking and gruesome kill that showcases the filmmaker's willingness to push the boundaries of on-screen violence. The scene is a chilling reminder that even in the future, Jason's brutality knows no bounds. For years, Jason's deformed face remained shrouded in mystery, hidden behind his trademark hockey mask. But in Friday the 13th Part 6, Jason Lives, we finally get a glimpse of the monster beneath the mask. After being resurrected by a bolt of lightning, Jason's mask is knocked off during a fight, revealing his rotting and disfigured visage. The reveal is both horrifying and tragic, giving us a glimpse into the suffering that fuels Jason's rage. It's a reminder that beneath the mask, Jason is a figure of both horror and pity. Jason's known for his brute strength, but who knew he was also a skilled boxer? In Friday the 13th Part 3, Jason faces off against a martial arts expert on a rooftop. The fight is a surprisingly well-choreographed display of Jason's agility and fighting prowess. He dodges punches, lands blows, and even manages to get in a few good kicks. The scene is a refreshing change of pace from Jason's usual modus operandi and shows that he's more than just a lumbering brute. Jason's always been at home in the water, but his underwater attack in Friday the 13th Part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan, takes his aquatic abilities to a whole new level. Stalking a group of teenagers on a boat, Jason emerges from the depths and drags a screaming victim into the murky water. The scene is a masterclass in suspense, using the darkness and claustrophobia of the underwater environment to maximum effect. It's a reminder that even in the middle of the ocean, there's no escaping Jason's wrath. Jason's rampage through a cornfield in Friday the 13th Part 8. Jason Takes Manhattan is one of the franchise's most suspenseful and visually striking sequences. As a group of teenagers flees through the tall stalks, Jason picks them off one by one, using the cornfield's maze-like layout to his advantage. The scene is a masterclass in suspense, using the rustling cornstalks and fleeting glimpses of Jason to create a palpable sense of dread. It's a reminder that even in broad daylight, Jason can turn any environment into a hunting ground. Jason's story culminates in an epic showdown at Camp Crystal Lake in Freddy vs. Jason. After being manipulated by Freddy Krueger, Jason finally confronts his tormentor in a battle that rages across both the real world and the dream world. The fight is a brutal and bloody affair, with both horror icons pulling out all the stops. In the end, Jason emerges victorious, decapitating Freddy and reclaiming his status as the ultimate horror icon. It's a fittingly gruesome and satisfying conclusion to the Jason Voorhees saga. Thanks for joining us on this terrifying journey through Jason Voorhees' most epic moments. We've relived the kills, the confrontations, and the sheer unstoppable terror that is Jason Voorhees. From Camp Crystal Lake to the depths of space, Jason has cemented his place as a horror legend. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more spine-chilling content. Until next time, sleep tight and try not to let Jason haunt your dreams.